class. This is online class of class 8 and today's chapter is Lake Isles of Innisfree, okay? And this is written by William Butler Yeats, okay? Let's start. So, stanza 1. I will rise and go now and go to Innisfree and a small cabin built there of clay and wattle made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee loud glade. So what happened? Here the poem starts with poet saying that he will wake up and go to an island of Innisfree. He compares his life in the city to sleep. Okay? He wants to go in an island, okay, where there is less population, when close to nature. When he wakes up and becomes conscious, he will be transported away from a sedentary, non-active city life to a life of activity in rural area. Rural means something village area, okay. In particularly, the poet mentions two activities that he would like to engage in: physical labor, building a cabin, planting 9 robins, and beekeeping. He wished to live alone where buzzing sound of the bees will fill the entire environment. So he is fed up with the hustle and bustle and noise, pollution, population of the city, and he wants to go close to the nature island of Innisfree. Okay, and he wants to sow beans there. Okay, have a honeybee so that he can produce honey. Okay, arise means stand up. Innisfree, an island in a lake. Cabin means a small wooden shelter. Clay means mud. Wattle means material consisting of rod interlaced with twigs or branches used for building walls or fences. Bean row means row of bean plants. Bee loud means place having the loud sound of bees buzzing. Glade means open space in the forest. So usually in the rural area, the huts are made of mud, okay, and all the with hay, okay, branches, and those are made with branches, okay, walls are made with fence. So this is stanza 1. Now let's move to stanza 2. In stanza 2, here and I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the veil of morning to where the crickets sing. The midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of linnet wing. So here in stanza 2, the poet is saying that life on the island Innisfree will be peaceful with tranquility, okay. He specially connects peacefulness with early morning. Peace will come to him readily as morning comes, and he wakes up to the sound of crickets. Here crickets means insects, okay, not a sports match, okay. Crickets means here insects. He compares the morning to a woman who is in veil. Veil means to put up in Hindi parda, okay, or a dupatta, that means veil in English. This means that when the sun rises, morning drops her veil of darkness and brings peace upon the ruler setting of Innisfree. The poet also likes midnight with stars shining brightly in the sky. He also likes noon as well as evening, which is full of sounds of linnet bird, means melodious song. So let's read the meaning. Peace means something. Here is meaning is dew, okay. The dew, the droplets of the early morning will bring him peace. Dropping slow means dropping slowly. Veil means misty atmosphere in the morning. Here dropping from the veil, here what happened is here personified, okay. Morning is personified, means something to denote as a person, okay, a living thing. Morning here is personified as a woman who uses veil, okay, to hide from darkness, okay. So here veil is the misty atmosphere in the morning, okay. As you know, in the winter season you see misty on in the morning, so that is called, is personified as a woman in veil. Cricket means insect. All a glimmer means shining. Purple glow means light of the afternoon. Linnet, a small brown gray color bird, okay. So he loves the early morning, is as a woman is who is veiled, and when the sun rises she drops her veil of darkness, okay, and bring peace upon the ruler setting. But here the is also said that the poet also loves midnight, because why? Because the stars brightly in the sky, and he likes noon as well. Noon means mid afternoon, okay, as well as evening, which is full of sound of linnet's birds. Linnets means a brown gray color small bird, and he loves evening as well and noon as well. As in evening he loves to listen to the sounds of linnet bird. Now comes stanza 3. I will rise and go now, for always night and day I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement grey. I hear it in the deep heart's core. So lapping means sound of water striking the shore. Low means soft. Roadway, road in town. Pavement grey means dull and drab path. Deep heart score, deep in my heart. So in stanza 3, now what the poet have decided, that the poet has made a resolution, had made a motto in his life, that he will now only he will just go, okay, because Innisfree is never out of his, whenever he's in city, and but the island, the Innisfree, is never out of his mind, okay. He's always thinking about that. Throughout the day and the night he can only hear one sound in his mind, that of water reaching the shore of the island of Innisfree at a calm pace, creating a soft lapping sound. What is lapping? Lapping means sound of water striking the shore. As you know, the streams, the water sounds gives a sense of peace in and calms the mind, okay. He hears this sound deep within his own heart as he goes about his life in the urban setting. Urbans means city life of roadways and pavements. This urban setting contains none of the colors that makes Innisfree beautiful. Instead, it appears grey and boring. So the author W.B. Yeats is fed up of his city life and the pavement, the grey and the boring, dull roadways, pavements, and he wants to go then and there, okay, because he always in his mind, the island, the Innisfree is always in his mind, so he wants to go there, okay. So some poetic device here is the use alliteration, repetition of this consonant sounds. Lake, water, lapping, LL, okay. Here visual imagery, veil of morning. Visual imagery is something give a to imagery of giving a visual, okay. Like a video kind of veil of morning, midnight or glimmer, like midnight is glittery and glimmery, okay. Evening full of linnet wings. Noon of a purple glow. Noon is some kind of purplish, okay. Auditory imagery means sound of like be loud, clear. Auditory imagery means to give an image of a sound or a noise, okay. Cricket sing, lake water lapping, okay. Metaphor, what is metaphor? Something compares with the qualifies, a device which compares two things or qualifies. Peace comes dropping slow. How peace comes? Veil, morning. Be loud, glade. Onomatopoeia means sound of a sound, okay, use of sound, like lake water lapping. And repetition means repetition of words or phrase in same line, okay. I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow. Dropping from the veil. The word peace and dropping are repeated. I will rise and go. Here the phrase and the third is repetitions. Okay, so this is the chapter Lake of the Isles of the Innisfree.